Today I want to show you guys a simple trick to generate 5-axis freeform features. I know it can be cumbersome sometimes when trying to generate the right toolpath that you may end up running into the error at the bottom which shows a 5-axis contour undercut chamfer. There are unreachable profiles. Even when you look at the bottoms, as profiles cannot be connected, try changing links. If I look at my operation, it didn't actually generate much of a toolpath. My operation, what I want to do is actually chamfer the undercut of this channel here. And to do that, I created my freeform feature, which actually encompasses what I would call a normal surface to where the cutter is supposed to run. You really don't want to select the side surfaces here. You want to select where you think the cutter will be normal to. And I have my drive feature as well because I want to do an undercut with a lollipop cutter. So I have both of these set accordingly, but when I go into the operation, it doesn't exactly do what I want it to do. My work plane is set. I have my ZXY work plane, which my normal vector, my blue vector, is pointing in the correct direction. But I still cannot get the right toolpath. Again, having the error at the bottom. So to anyone who's struggling with this, trying to get any type of toolpath to generate, there's one simple trick I would like to show you guys of how to get some toolpath in here. It doesn't necessarily mean that it's going to generate the right toolpath, which in this case you'll see that it won't, but it'll at least give you an indication of what's going on. So to start off, I'm going to go up here to File, Options, Machining, and then over here you have Processing of FreeForm Geometry. Right now it's set as Parasolid, target part caching, the largest part of the most important part being the target part caching. What that means is when you generate your freeform features, when you generate your freeform operations, target part caching in the background will actually respect the part model surfaces, even though they're not selected in the freeform feature itself. This is so that when you are trying to generate toolpath, the toolpath will attempt to not violate the surface by keeping the target part in the background. So there's a way to turn this off, and that is simply just going up here and clicking on Parasolid. Once you do that, hit OK. Next, I'm just going to come over here, right click, and rebuild the operation. So now I have toolpath. It may not be the best toolpath, but it's toolpath nonetheless. So looking at this, what I can see is that it's actually trying to enter in through the part itself. Why is this happening? The only thing I can understand from this is that it's trying to give the best 5-axis toolpath regardless of the initial orientation. If I go into my 5-axis operation here, I can see in the orientation tab, I don't have anything set. I just have it set normal to model. So again, it's a cylinder, so respectively, it is going normal to model. It's just dependent upon where it tries to enter the model. So at this point, I do have toolpath. And if I go to analysis, you'll see that the first entry move is into the part, which down here it says profiles cannot be connected. Try changing links. It's not wrong, but it doesn't exactly give you the full picture of what's going on. So at this point, this is where it would be beneficial to start learning how to control your orientation, control your inline, your cross angles, your limited by or your fixed to angles, which in here, I've already got it dialed in. So I'm just going to go in and change my information here. So my orientation, my cross angle, I'm going to have it left of cutting direction. I already have it set to 35 degrees. Limit, I have it limited with angle, and then I have my V vector and my U axis vector as well set. I'm not going to go in and explain what these are and how to dictate when to use these right now, but this is what I have set in here, and it'll actually give me a good toolpath. Now if I click on toolpath up here, I can single click, and you can see that it's now entering in the right location. It's able to move around freely. And it'll come back out in the right location as well. I'll be the first to say I wish there was a magic wand that I could wave and have the perfect 5-axis toolpath generate with at least the first attempt, or second attempt at that. However, the magic wands are reserved for wire EDM. But at least with this simple tip, you guys may be able to reduce your keystroke count and generating the perfect 5-axis operation. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. You can also find these videos and correlating blog posts on our website at pmtechnologies.com.